السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. Inshallah, in continuation with our tafsir of the Quran, it is interpretation of the Quran. We will be proceeding from verse 11 of Suratul Al-Baqarah. Last week we stopped on verse 10 of the same surah, where Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying, في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. If we haven't forgotten, we said Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala was talking about, the different groups of people that gathered in Medina at the initial stage of Islam, which basically is the kind of set you will see from time to time. And we said that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, started by mentioning a group, and that group is the group of the believers, those who believe in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. That is at the beginning of the surah. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, Alif Lam min dhalika al-kitab la rayba fihi hudan lil muttaqin alladhina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna as-salata wa mimma razaqnahum yunfiqun. He gave, spoke about the believers, mentioned some of their qualities. At the end he said, Ulaika ala hudan min rabbihim wa ulaika humul muflihun. Those ones are on the right path from their Lord, and they are the successful ones. After that, he moved to talk on the unbelievers, where he says, وَمِنَ إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا سَوَاءٌ عَلَيْهِمْ أَنذَرْتَهُمْ أَمْ لَمْ تُنذِرْهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة, up to the end. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala spoke about the unbelievers. Then we entered into talk on the munafiqun, where Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. So he spoke about the unbelievers, the hypocrites, and we said that the munafiqun are those who verbally, show their, interest in Islam. That is, verbally they declare faith in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. They declare that they are Muslims, but while in the actual sense they are not Muslim. That's what Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, spoke about them in surah he named after them, Suratul Al-Munafiqun. In that surah, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, إِذَا جَاءَكَ الْمُنَافِقُونَ قَالُوا نَشْهَدُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُهُ وَاللَّهُ يَشْهَدُ إِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ لَكَاذِبُونَ. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, when the hypocrites come to you, they will say, we believe, that is, we testify that you are the messenger of Allah. And Allah said, Allah knows you are his messenger, but Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is testifying that the hypocrites are what? Liars pertaining to their claim of Iman. Why? Because they verbally declare faith, but while in their heart they are disbelievers. And what is most critical is that Iman in the heart first. That is, you believing in your heart, and then the outside should now confirm that. But if you show something outside while you have something contrary to that in mind, that means you are what? Trying to just deceive people. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala doesn't want that. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala spoke about them, as we said. He said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, among the people, مَنْ يَقُولُ, there are those, أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ الرَّحْمَنِ الرَّحِيمِ. He said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, among the people, مَنْ يَقُولُ, those who say, آمَنَّا billahi, we believe in Allah, بِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, and in the last day, وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah said, but they are not believers. He said, يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ, they are deceiving Allah. That is, they think they are deceiving Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and those who believe. And Allah says, وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ أَوْ وَمَا يُخَادِعُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ, but they are deceiving none except themselves. Then he says, فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ, فَزَادَهُمُ اللَّهُ مَرَضًا. In their heart there is disease, and then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala increase them in their disease. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْذِبُونَ. And for them is a painful punishment, as a result of their denial, as a result of, their rejection of, the, faith. So that is verse 9. So today we'll be proceeding from verse 10. So today we'll be proceeding from verse 11. And in that verse, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ, right? وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ. Right? Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ. If it is being said to them, that is, if the God conscious ones are trying to guide them, trying to caution them, trying to save them by telling them that لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, do not commit mischief on the earth. قالوا, they will say, إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ, we are good doers. That is, if they've been cautioned to avoid, spreading evil, encouraging evil, doing evil, they will say that إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ, we are one of the good ones. We are one of those, bringing good. That is, they describe their evil deed as what? As good deed. So they will defend their action, saying that, إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ, we are certainly among those who are bringing good, who are doing good. Then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, Ala, be attentive. Innahum humul mufsiduna. They are certainly those who are mischievous, those who are perpetrating evil. Walakin la ya'lamun, but they know not. Walakin la yash'urun, but they what? They know not. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Part of their behaviors is this. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. If they meet those who believe, قَالُوا آمَنَّا, they will say what? We believe. وَإِذَا خَلَوْا وَإِذَا لَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ. If it is being said to them, believe the way other people believe. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ. If it is being said to them, believe the way other people believe. قَالُوا إِيش أَنُؤْمِنُ. They will say, do you expect us to believe كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ, the way the fools believe? That is, they are looking at the believers as what? As unintelligent ones, as fools. So if they are being advised to what? To believe the way the believers believe, they will say, Anu'minu. Do you expect us? Do you want us? That is, we that are so intelligent. That is, they look at themselves like that. Because they are now looking at the believers as what? As unintelligent, as fool. So they will say, Anu'minu. Do you expect us to believe Kama amana sufaha, the way the fools believed? Then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala responded to them saying what? Allah, be attentive. That is, if you want to know those who are fools, innahum humus sufaha. Allah say they are the fools, walakin la ya'lamun, but they know not. Sometimes if somebody have problem and he doesn't know he have problem, then that means his problem is what? Is bigger. It's just like somebody who is sick and doesn't know he is sick. You see, he will not go and look for medicine because he feels he is okay. He's what? He's okay. Like somebody who is not mentally okay. You see, he will think he is what? Mentally okay. So will he take himself to psychiatric hospital for treatment? No, because he feels he's okay. And that is how, it is when you have a problem and you don't know you have that problem, or you don't believe you have that problem, then your problem, it is only Allah's mercy. If your problem will be difficult to solve. So Allah says, Ala innahum humul sufaha'u walakin la ya'lamun. Be attentive, they are the fools, walakin la ya'lamun, but they know not. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. if they meet those who believe, قالوا آمنا, they will say what? We believe. وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ, when they return back to their evil ones, to their shayateen, those encouraging them in evil, قَالُوا إِنَّا مَعَكُمْ, they will say we are with you. إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُسْتَهْزِئُونَ, we are only what? You know, people mocking them. That is, they are mocking those that they told them that they are actually believers. وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. Allah now went further to say, Allah يستهزئ بهم. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is what? Returning their mockery to them. ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون. And He will leave them in their, in their what? In their wrong path, confused. يعمهون. And then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala went further to say what? إيش؟ أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة إيش؟ بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. Allah says أولئك, those who have these qualities. اشتروا, they bought, they exchanged. اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى, they exchanged what? Righteousness with what? With evil. Meaning they took righteousness and gave it and collected what? Wrong path. اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى. And Allah says فما ربحت تجارتهم, their merchandise, their business is of no what? No profit. وما كانوا مهتدين. And they are not guided. They are not on the right path. And like we said to ourselves last week, these three sets of people, the believers, the unbelievers, and the hypocrites, each have their qualities. The best of them are the believers. The next level are the hypocrites. The next level are the unbelievers. And the last level is what? The hypocrites. That is, the worst level is for you to fall among the munafiqun. And the middle level is what? To be among the what? The kafirun. And the best level and safe level is for you to be among the believers. That is mu'minun. And also there is something we need to understand here. A mu'min is known, is clear. A kafir is known. Each is on his own lane. No confusion. You know who a believer is. You know who a kafir is. But the munafiq, his own, people are confused about him. And in most cases, to most of us, we usually consider a munafiq a believer. I don't know whether we're getting it. That is, we as a people, we usually consider a munafiq a Muslim. So a munafiq virtually, when you are counting the Muslims, you count the hypocrites among them. I don't know whether we get the message clear. Like now, you can even come to your mosque. If care is not taken, your imam may be a munafiq. Because sometimes one munafiq may even tend to appear more godly than you who is what? Righteous. Yes, you said you believe in Allah. A munafiq also said he believe in Allah. إِذَا جَاءَكَ الْمُنَافِقُونَ قَالُوا نَشْهَدُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُ اللَّهِ. You observe Salah, he observes Salah. You go to Hajj, he goes to Hajj. So he will tell, if you ask him now, what are you? He will tell you, I'm what? I'm a Muslim. So the distinction between a real Muslim and a munafiq is that the munafiq's his own Islam is on his tongue. In his heart is kufr. But outside is what? Islam. And that is why he is more dangerous to Islam than the unbelievers. Being that, you know, he is part of you, so you can easily identify him. But like I said to us also last week, as a Muslim, you have to try as much as possible to avoid things that will lead you into what? Nifaq. Because there are some qualities mentioned by the Messenger ﷺ that are signs of what? Hypocrisy. Take for instance, part of sign of hypocrisy is laziness with salah. Even that one Allah clearly mentioned in the Quran. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala was talking about the qualities of the hypocrites. Like I said, you see, a kafir is clear. A hypocrite is usually part of you. It's not somebody from outside. A hypocrite is what? Part of the Muslim. It's not somebody from outside the Muslim. If a non-Muslim calls somebody hypocrite, not the hypocrite of your own Muslim. Your own hypocrite is somebody who is part of you. Yes, not somebody who is on the other side. So they can have hypocrisy in their own perspective. But a hypocrite to a Muslim is somebody who proclaims Islam verbally, but while in his heart he what? He doesn't accept Islam. So you don't what? You don't play with your salah. Allah says, وَإِذَا قَامُوا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ قَامُوا كُسَالًا. When they get up for salah, you see, Allah did not say they are not praying. Let us get this clear. Allah did not say the hypocrites are not praying. He said when they get up for salah, وَإِذَا قَامُوا, when they get up for salah, قَامُوا كُسَالًا. They get up with laziness. They go to play reluctantly. They don't derive pleasure from praying. When it is time for salah, it's like it is time for one big walk. So we need to what? Struggle to be able to put the love of salah in our heart. Our Messenger, whenever he is disturbed by something, he will say to Bilal, Arihna biha ya Bilal. He will say, oh you Bilal, give us peace of mind with it, that is with salah. The Messenger said to us in a hadith that حُبِّبَ لِي مِن دُنْيَاكُمْ الطِّيبُ وَالنِّسَاءِ. He said, وَجُعِلَتْ قُرَّةَ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ. He said, جُعِلَتْ قُرَّةَ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ. He said, Allah have put in, you know, my peace of mind in what? In salah. And when you observe your own salah like a munafiq, then you will fall within the category of those that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. Woe unto those who pray. And also in some ahadith, Messenger mentioned some of their qualities. He said, Ayatul Munafiq in one, he said, Ayatul Munafiq ثلاث إذا حدث كذب وإذا وعد أخلف وإذا اؤتمن خان. He said, the sign of hypocrisy, you know, hypocrites are what? 3. When he promises, what happens? He fails. So don't make promise and what? And fail. Sorry. He said, إِذَا حَدَّثَ كَذَبَ. When he speaks, what happens? He lies. Today, most of us take lying as what? Smartness. Yes. If you know how to lie very well, you look at yourself as what? Being what? Smart. إِذَا حَدَّثَ كَذَبَ وَإِذَا وَعَدَ أَخْلَفَ. When he promises, what happens? He fails. He said, وَإِذَا اؤْتُمِنَ خَانَ. When something is being entrusted to him, or when he's been trusted, what happens? He betrays the trust. And that is common among us today. And we can see where those habits are leading us to. It's making all of us to suffer. And due to short of time, I will still try to remind us with one verse we started our talk at the beginning of our tafsir with. That is the verse Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying, that is a verse in Surah 38, that is Suratul Sad, that is verse, 29th, where Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying, Kitabun anzalnahu ilayka mubarakun لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ وَلِيَتَذَكَّرَ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, Kitabun, a book, that is the Quran. أَنزَلْنَاهُ إِلَيْكَ, we revealed unto you. Mubarakun, full of blessings. لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ, for them to ponder over its word, its revelation, its meaning, its verses. وَلِيَتَذَكَّرَ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ, and for people of reasoning to what? To be what? To be admonished. That is for those who are people of understanding to what? To have a think with it. And what I want to draw our attention here is this. It shows the importance of we taking our time to attend places where we will be hearing or learning the interpretation of the Quran. There is no way you can ponder over the meanings of the Quran or the verses of the Quran when you don't know the meaning. You can't think over something. It's just like somebody speaking a language and you don't know what he's saying. So what will you think about? What will you think about? Yes, he finished talking, but you don't know what he's saying. So what will you think? There's nothing to think. So your first problem is what? To know what he is saying, not to ponder over what he's saying, because you don't even know what he's saying. Because today, you will see that most of us find it difficult attending places where we can improve our Islamic knowledge. We need to know something. This world, there's nothing inside. Just everything you keep pursuing, you can never own anything. Yes, if you finish going to your school, yes, you will get your certificate, and after we will also trash that certificate. I know it sounds somehow harsh to us, have it? Do you know why I say we will trash the certificate? Yes, when you finish school, yes, the usefulness of the certificates lasts so long as you can breathe. So the day you who acquired that certificate can breathe, that certificate becomes what? Useless. So that, are you taking it to the hereafter? Is anybody going to check you whether you are graduate or not graduate in the hereafter? Yes, you keep pursuing money. Yes, you are gathering it. So after, what happens? When you die, then the money becomes another person's money. They will share it. Some will do party with it. Some will even drink beer with it. Have you? They will say they give you befitting burial and they enjoy themselves. You see them bubbling. They will not even remember you. Maybe you may be owing people, nobody is even thinking how they will offset your debt. That is your own problem, it's not their own problem. Now, how to enjoy what you left behind. Sheikh Abdul Ghani, have you? That is it. Oh, the office. If you are lucky, according to our own human perspective, you will finish your tenure, Abi. But if not, you may end up what? Dying in where? In the office. So we have many people who died as what? Presidents. Those of our brothers and fathers who have gone, may Allah forgive them, grant them Jannah. Yes, you have like Eradua. Did he finish his tenure? You see, he died inside the office. He did not finish. Or you have maybe like our father Sheikh Shagari Abi, he finished his tenure. So after, what happens? He is no more president, he becomes what? Former president. So that's how everybody, you have many. You say former what? So you can't own anything. The connection you have with everything in this life, everything, and I'm not exempting anything, even your body, this one. Yes, I'm sitting down using my body, right? So when the soul goes out, what happens? Will the body follow the soul? Is if the soul goes, if you like, go and bury now. If you like, keep it till tomorrow or next tomorrow. Make your own preparation. That is your own business. The person is gone. So the body, what are you doing with it? It's just a container. So when what is inside the container is taken out, we'll trash the container. Yes, the bed you buy, they will not allow you to sleep on that bed again. You use your own money to buy it. The house you build, they will not allow you to sleep inside. Some will not even want them, if you die somewhere outside, some will not even want them to bring your corpse to the house. Maybe some family members. Some can be funny. Yes, somebody who is saying, oh, my love, my this, now, by the time you die, the person starts running. I mean, this person will enter room, you say he's seeing ghost. When the person didn't see, the person will say, you become something that's what people will be scared of. Just as I'm sitting down here now talking, everybody listening, enjoying, by the time maybe the microphone fall one side and me, I collapse one side, what will happen with some? Some will run outside. Because Ustaz is what? Ustaz is gone. So the one sitting here now is not Ustaz. Allah Asanu. So inshallah we'll pause here for today. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وإلى لقاء آخر إن شاء الله.